Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. I maxed out in 2015. That's the theme for this podcast. People usually this time of year, and Happy New Year to you, are ready to, they're just motivated to get something done. Maybe they're coming out of their holiday coma, or maybe it's just New Year's resolution, or maybe it's a new goal or new fitness program. Whatever it is, there's always this kind of the surge. If you've ever had a gym membership in the past, you know that's kind of dead in the gym in December, and then January you can't even get to equipment. But let's take a look. These are some lessons that I've kind of picked up from doing the new Insanity Max, where people are always putting on hashtag imaxedout and then they put the time down. Why not max out and really go for it in 2015? And I'm not saying, just to have these resolutions that you're going to end up in a few weeks, in a few days, stopping. But, to really just start to just go for it and keep going. Have the run Forrest run mentality, just to keep going. You just start and don't stop. A lot of times we put our brains in place and talk ourselves out of so many things, but just set your brain aside for a little bit and just say, you know what, I'm going to commit to this. I'm going to show up no matter what. And let's see what happens 3 months, 6 months, 12 months down the road. Speaking of 12 months, man, I have to give a shout out. A friend of mine, Melissa Tucker, she was on a guest on our podcast a few weeks ago. She just became a success story with Team Beachbody. 90 pounds she's lost. She started with T25. And she just kept going, run, Forrest, run, and all of a sudden she is doing things that she couldn't do because of the weight that she had. So, here's just a few tips, some things that I've learned from just doing Insanity Max, and they're just because you're pushing yourself. Embrace the process. These workouts are hard, whether it's max or T25 or, just getting started. It's hard, but you just keep going. Just enjoy the process. Know that you're going to be sore. Know that there's going to be days where you crush it and days when they absolutely stinks, but you show up anyway. That's empowering. That is it's a confidence booster when you show up even though you don't want to. Just strive to get a little bit better each day. Listen to your body. That's another tip. Because you're always trying to max out in this program, it's just each time you do that program, you try to just do a little bit better, and just strive to just get a little bit better. But you need to listen to your body. And when you get to that max out point where you start to lose form, or things aren't feeling right, you've just kind of got to listen and you say, I've got to go and I've got to, tap out here and get a drink of water, or, I've got to push pause, or I've got to modify a move, whatever it is. You need to just kind of listen to yourself and do that. Obviously, if there's going to be days where you've got a cold, or, you're not feeling great, you have to listen to your body that way too. But most time, really question yourself. Are you letting yourself off the hook? Are you really listening to your body, what your body needs? Don't compare yourself to others. It's real easy in this particular program to see what other people are posting and to kind of prejudge. But you know what I love? In all of our different workout programs that we have, there are people with a wide variety of skill set, and you can kind of try to push yourself towards doing certain things, but to not compare, because you're on your own journey, okay? And so, don't compare yourself to others, and don't compare yourself to your old way. It's like, man, you might be in your late 30s or early 40s, and you're trying to compare yourself back to the glory days of high school and college. You can't do that. You're in a different part of life, different place. Start where you're at now and just continue to move forward. who knows? One day you may surpass that. That's what happened to me. I think I'm a little bit more athletic and in better shape than I was back then. But I probably was a lot better athlete just because of the activities I did then. And one other thing is just to do this for health. I know a lot of times we talk about weight loss. That's kind of the benchmark that we do talk about. But you know what? If you focus on becoming healthy, being a healthy person, putting good nutrition in your body, Shakeology is a big one, and having fun with your program, man, that's going to lighten things up for you and take away from things wanting to be a burden. When I get into Insanity Max, some days I go, oh my gosh, I got to push myself that hard. I really don't want to do that. But then it kind of excites me to go, what did I do last week? Oh, I've got to beat that. I've got to strive to do a little bit better. So there's a little bit of excitement and fun in making that happen. So when you're keeping track of your workouts, you just strive to improve just a little bit better than the last time you did that workout. Okay, so there's a great website that my wife shared with me. I recently posted it on my Facebook page, but I'm just going to share some tips with you that I got from that. I'm not going to go through and explain them, but just kind of give this, some last tips to make the year matter for yourself. A lot of times we do resolutions and they really, they're kind of fluffy, but you want to really make them matter. Don't neglect yourself. Don't be mean to yourself. Stop being mean to yourself if you're mean to yourself. Focus on health, not weight loss. I've talked about that. Learn a new skill. That makes things exciting. What am I going to learn this year? Whether it's reading or taking a class or whatever. Live without regret. And put yourself first. Those are just a few things. There's probably 36 different things on that list, and many of them are very, very powerful, and they all make sense. But maybe I'll have a link here to be able to share with you in the notes. But you know what? It's a brand new year, new you, new focus, moving forward. Don't look back because you're not going that way. And always moving forward and always being best that you can be. Comment below, message me, if you're looking for that program to get started or being like Melissa and joining one of our challenge groups to help you get started and stay committed and stay motivated and get results this year. Not a resolution, but a real solution this year. Clever, huh? Message me below and or comment, email me, whatever, and I'll get back to you and help you come up with that real solution. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.